The House passed a $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill Friday, but did not vote on the sweeping climate and social spending measures as originally planned. The result was a major step forward for President Joe Biden's agenda, but a blow to progressives who have long pushed for the two bills to be tied together. The infrastructure bill passed the House 228 to 206, with 13 Republicans voting in favor. The legislation was a compromise and includes major investment in roads, bridges, water quality, and broadband internet. As it has already passed the Senate, it now heads to Biden's desk to become law.
You have the roads, the highways, the bridges that's going to be upgraded, which is great. That's a good thing, of course. But it could be potentially bad for business in the sense that, you're going to have those tax increases.
At least he's giving out the money in order to build out something, but beside the good things, another bad thing is that inflation.
The $1.75 trillion social spending bill, dubbed the Build Back Better Act, didn't receive a vote. It contains historic funding for early childhood care and education and for fighting climate change, as well as key health care reforms. Progressives have consistently demanded that votes for the two bills be linked. However, a group of moderate Democrats urged a delay for the social spending bill until it received a score from the Congressional Budget Office, laying out how much it would add to the national debt. This strategy immediately prompted uproar from progressives, making it appear that the infrastructure vote would fail. Because Democrats have such narrow margins in the House, they can't afford to lose more than 3 members on any vote.
3.5 trillion, foiled. Free tuition fee, also foiled. Joe Biden's spending plan has been changed over and over again. And now with the infighting going on, it seems that the Democrats do not really know what they want.
Biden intervened and offered progressives and moderates a deal. In the end, all but 6 members of the Congressional Progressive Caucus were willing to take the deal, enough for the infrastructure bill to pass the House with some Republican votes. It's good news for the Democrats, and Biden certainly needs it. Just over 36% of Americans approve of President Biden's handling of negotiations around the Democrat spending bill. The months-long back and forth between the Biden administration, progressives, a few conservative Democrats and Republicans over the infrastructure and social spending bills have left many Americans confused about what's in them and divided on their potential impact. Almost 7 in 10 respondents told pollsters they know just some or little to nothing about what's in both bills. Americans are evenly divided on whether the bills would boost or damage the economy if Biden signed them into law.
I don't think it will help me. It will probably help more people that's in the restaurant business and not for someone that's in a medical business and consultant such as myself.
But I also believe that this plan is not enough. It's not enough because it does not really address some of the structural problems. Over 100 million Americans do not have $400 in savings to pay for emergencies. It's a very, very big problem, and all of these people are working 2 or 3 jobs and still cannot pay for expenses. Our economy is over $22 trillion. We should not be fighting this fight.
Almost 70% of Democrats said the bills would give the economy a lift, but just 7% of Republicans and 29% of independents agreed. Sai Su, China America Radio, Boston.